strike. Joel is all set to take the first ball. Amal cuts it towards point for a single. Beautifully balled by Joel. Manawar swings and he misses for a dot ball. That's a great ball. Manawar has been bamboozled. That's a foul. Manoj is the next batsman who's going to face fourth ball from Joel. He has only considered just one run and taken the wicket of Manawar. That's another wicket caught by keeper. Manoj walks back to the pavilion. The score is 1 run with the loss of 2 wickets. Clint is the next batsman on strike. He has been really successful in the last tournament. And that's a switch hit towards point, taken a single. Clint single-handedly took Legends Kerala to crown as champions of Royal Kerala Cup in the last tournament. Amal is facing the last ball from Joel Sauga. That's a hit. Taken a single towards short. That's the end of the over. So the first over, Sauga Tuskerts scored 3 runs with the loss of 2 wickets. An amazing over by Joel. Just conceding 3 runs and taking 2 important wickets of Munawar and Manoj. Faiz comes into the attack to bowl the second over. That's a beautiful hit towards short. That was a beautiful hit by Amal towards deep cow corner, and an excellent fielding effort by Vinesh, saving 2 runs. That's a beautiful hit and all the way for a 6, Amal is looking dangerous here. He has scored. That's a wide. And that's another wide in the over. And that's the third wide in this over. The score has climbed to 14 for 2 in 1.2. That's a swing and a miss. Clever bowling by Faiz for a dot ball. He's coming back really strong into this game. And that's another hit. And it goes all the way for 6. That's another marvelous hit by Amal. And it goes all the way for a boundary. The score is now 20 for 2 in 1.4. Amal is looking in real touch here. Hitting 2 sixes in the last 3 balls. That's a beautiful slow ball by Faiz. Amal has to defend it. That's a dot ball in the 5th ball of the second over. It's 20 runs for 2. That's a full toss. And Amal has hit it towards square leg for a boundary. It turns out to be a good over for Sauga Tuskerts. The score is now 24. 21 runs coming of this over. And it's the most trusted bowler for Kerala Warriors who has come in to take the challenge. It's Thomas John to bowl the 3rd over. Clint facing. That's an excellent hit towards the cow corner, and it goes all the way to the parking lot. Clint is looking in real form here. That's an amazing hit. The score is now 30. That's a beautiful ball by Thomas John, and Clint was looking for a drive, caught behind by Jindo. That's a beautiful ball. That's a beautiful ball. Clint has to go back to the pavilion. Thomas John bringing back the game towards Kerala Warriors. Clint has to walk back to the pavilion. The score is now 34-3. That's an amazing ball. And next batter to the crease is Eldo's baby. Thomas John going to bowl his third ball. Eldo's baby was trying to go for a biggie, but takes a top edge, and the keeper finds it difficult to close the catch. That's another miss hit. The fielder closes the catch this time. Eldo's baby walks back to the pavilion. After getting hit for a 6 in the first ball, Thomas John has really come back strong. He has taken 2 wickets in the next 3 balls, bringing back the game towards Kerala Warriors. The score is now 30 for the loss of 4 wickets. Nitin Raju comes in to face the 5th ball of Thomas John. He's been bowling really good, only conceding 6 runs in his 4 balls and taking 2 wickets. That's another miss hit. Lands into the no man's land, and he takes a single. That's wide. Just one more ball to finish the over, and Amal to face the last ball. Was a beautiful hit by Amal. Goes all the way towards the cow corner, all the way towards the parking lot for a sixer. And it's Bittu who has taken up the challenge to bowl the 4th over. He has been a really good asset for Kerala Warriors throughout the season and all the seasons that Kerala. Nitin Raju has hit it towards deep square leg for a sixer. That was a beautiful hit. Nitin Raju trying to hit the second six, but swings and a miss for a dot ball. Iron Bittu comes back strong. That's another hit, and it goes all the way for a boundary. That's a 4 run. Nitin Raju looking to be in a really good form today. And that's into the block call. Then Raju blocks it and runs for a single, which brings Amal into the strike. Amal has been showing real terror. 2 more balls left in the over. Beautiful ball. Amal hits it into short and runs for a single. Nitin Raju to face the last ball from Arun Bittu. A lofted cover drive lands safely into the fielder's hand. Nitin Raju has to walk back to the pavilion. He scored 12 runs in 6 balls. That's 12 useful runs in 6 balls. Sauga Tuskerts are now 50 for 5 in 4 overs. It was a beautiful catch by Nigel in the deep to dismiss Nitin Raju. Vivian Thomas comes into ball the final over for Kerala Warriors. Kerala Warriors has given away 50 runs in the last 4 overs and has taken 5 wickets. That's a full toss and goes over the fielder's head for a boundary. The pitch is being a little tricky here. The fielder has to anticipate every ball. Goes over the fielder's head for a boundary, which brings the score for Sauga Tuskerts to 54. It's a beautiful ball. Amala Kohli fails to get enough room to hit it over the boundary. Has to run for a single, tapping it to short, which brings Mitchu Murshad into strike. He is facing the first ball of the over. 3 more balls into the over. The score is now 55 for 5 after 4.3. That's a beautiful ball. A low full toss. Mitchu drives it to covers for a single. Amal facing the last 2 balls of the innings. The score is now 56 for 5. Vivian has been really good. And goes straight back the bowler's head for a 6. and which brings Amal to 38 for 14 balls. He has played a marvelous innings here, striking at a strike rate more than 200. And that's a really good ball, and takes the wicket of Amal in the last ball of the innings. The score has moved to 62 with the loss of 6 wickets after 5 overs. Kerala Warriors has to chase it within 5 overs to win the game. Amal played a crucial innings of 38 runs of 15 balls. Both the team has a really good chance of winning this game here.
First innings between Kerala Warriors and Sauga Tuskerts is done, and Sauga Tuskerts scored 62 runs. Phoenix Cup sponsored by Prashant Vijayarajan Pillai. Our mega sponsor Prashant Vijayarajan Pillai, platinum sponsor Trinity Group, gold sponsors Niramaya Ayurvedic, mortgage advisor Job Mattam CIBC, Canadian Active Rehabilitation Center, Taravadu, and our silver sponsors ACS Electrical Services and Controls Engineering Incorporation, C Nations Immigrations, Lisa Group of Business, Agnes Law, Kerala Curry House, St. Joseph Dental Clinic, The Real Way of Real Estate Roy George, our broadcasting partner SRA Productions, sports partner Black Ash, media partner AHA Radio and Kilikudu.
Sauga Tuskerts is all set and ready to defend 62 runs in their given quarter of 5 overs. Finish and Vivin walks in to take the crease. They have been a deadly combo for the Kerala Warriors the whole season. Both the team has a really good chance of winning this game. The game could go either way. And Clint is bowling the ball the first over for Sauga Tuskerts, defending a total of 62 runs. Vivin takes strike. He has deep cover, long on, long off, deep mid wicket, and deep square leg. Great start to the innings by Clint. A good ball. Vivian defends it too short and runs for a single, but gets an overthrow from Nitin Raju and makes it two. That's a good hit by Vivian, but doesn't find all the way to the boundary. Amel drops the catch. Vivian Vinesh takes the first ball of the innings. There is a little adjustment in the field. That's a switch hit and it goes all the way for a boundary. And that's a sixer. Great hit by Vinesh. That's a great start to the innings of Kerala Warriors. They have scored 9 runs in the first 3 balls. And that's a great hit by Vinesh. Tries for a big hit, goes all the way up and safely taken by the keeper. Vinesh walks back to the pavilion. He scored a useful 6 runs in his 2 balls. Sauga gets the first breakthrough here. Vinesh goes back to the pavilion. Kerala Warriors are now 9 with the loss of 1 wicket. Great comeback by Clint. A dangerous left-hander for Kerala Warriors. Jindo is coming in to take strike. 2 more balls left in the over. They have already scored 9 runs in the first 4 balls. The required rate is just over 12 runs in an over. So he has a deep cover, long on, long off, a deep mid wicket and a deep square leg. It's a typical field setup for any batsman. Clint bringing the short leg towards short off, mid off. Swings and a miss. That's a useful dot ball for Sauga. They have scored 9 runs so far. Kerala Warriors have scored 9 runs so far in the first 5 balls. 1 more ball to go in the over. Clint is bowling a really good over here. Only considered 9 runs and took the wicket of the dangerous Vinesh. That's a cheeky shot by Jindo. Switches it and it goes all the way towards the boundary over the fielder. It was a cheeky shot from Jindo and the score moves to 13 for 1 after the end of first over. Shaji Shamsuddin comes into ball the second over. He's making some field arrangements. It's a beautiful dot ball to start the over. A great comeback to Sauga Tuskerts. That's another beautiful ball. That's another dot ball. After considering a boundary in the last ball of the first over, Shaji has brought back the team to a good position here. He has bowled 2 balls and hasn't given out any runs. And that's another beautiful ball. And that's another dot ball. He's bowling a really good spell here. He has bowled 3 good balls, mixing his lengths up a bit. It's finding it, the batsman finding it really difficult to hit. That's another beautiful ball. 4 back-to-back dot balls in the over. The score is stuck at 13 for 1 after the end of 1.4 overs. Shaji is bringing the game back towards Sauga Tuskerts, bowling back-to-back dot balls. And that's a beautiful hit. Only finds a single. Shaji has only considered just a single run in his 5 balls. He's making some adjustments here. He's bringing back the short leg to mid-off to bowl the last ball. And that's another beautiful switch hit over third man's head, and it goes all the way for a 4. That's a beautiful hit. He's repeating his shot from the final ball of the first over. Goes all the way for a boundary. The score is now 18 for 1 with the loss of 1 wicket, and Kerala Warriors requires 45 runs in 18 balls to win the game. So that's 15 runs an over. Both the teams need a good over here. Kerala Warriors would need at least a couple of boundaries to make it par, and Sauga Tuskerts has to bowl a really good over here to tighten the grip on the game. And it's Michu Murshad who is coming in to bowl the third over. That's a beautiful hit. Just manages to find the 6. Hits the fielder's hand and jumps over the fielder's head for a 6. Vivin manages to find the first boundary of the over, and it's a beautiful 6 towards deep cow corner. 5 more balls left in the over. Another beautiful hit over the fielder's head. Trying to go for a lofted cover drive, manages to find a couple of runs. Eight runs has come in the over in the first 2 balls. That's a beautiful hit over long on, and that goes all the way for a biggie. That's a huge 6 by Vivin. The score now moves to 32 for 1 after 2.3 overs. That's another big hit. Balls a full toss into Vivian's bat and it goes all the way for a sixer over long off. That's the third back-to-back boundary in the over. It's already 20 runs in the first 4 balls. The score now moves to 38 after 2.4 overs. Vivian is proving to be dangerous here. He has always been a trusted batsman for Kerala Warriors, has won many games for Kerala Warriors. Two more balls left in the over. That's another hit. Doesn't time it properly, goes to fielder's hand but drops it, runs for a single. This could prove to be a crucial wicket for Sauga Tuskerts. Misses by an inch. A good attempt by the fielder. The final ball in the over and it's Jindo who is facing the last ball of the third over. The score is now 39 for 1. It's a beautiful ball. That's a Yorker into the legs. Hits the legs, finds no runs. So after the end of 3 overs, Kerala Warriors have scored 39 runs with a loss of 1 wicket. They now require 24 runs in the last 2 overs. That's 12 runs per over. Vivian still in the crease with 25 runs of 12 balls and Jinto scored 8 runs in his 4 balls. That's 24 runs in the last 12 balls. And it is Nitin Raju who is coming into ball the 4th over. He has been really good with the bat. Hope he is good with the ball as well. Vivian to face the first ball. 12 balls. Bowling it short, goes all the way up and he takes the catch of Vivian. That's a really crucial wicket for Sauga Tuskerts. Nitin Raju has done a really brilliant job. He has pitched the ball a little short. Vivian had no option but to hit. The ball goes all the way up and lands safely in the hands of Nitin Raju. That's a caught on ball. The score is now 39 for 2 after 3.1. Thomas John comes to face the second ball. He's a really useful batsman, has always been a really good useful batsman for Kerala Warriors. Kerala Warriors needs 24 runs in the last 11 overs of the game. That's a beautiful switch hit and goes all the way over Munawar's head for a 6. The field placement was correct, but he has struck the ball really good and it's gone all the way over the fielder's head for 6. And that's another switch hit and the same results, goes all the way over the fielder's head for a 6er. That's a really good hit by Thomas John. He has scored 2 back-to-back 6s on the 2 balls that he's faced. He's now 12 in 2 balls. The score moves to 51 for 2. Kerala Warriors needs 12 runs in the last 9 balls. Proving out to be a good over for Kerala Warriors so far. Has scored 12 runs in the last 3 balls. Kerala Warriors now needs only 12 runs in the last 9 balls. Thomas John has bowled a Thomas John has been batting really good. Has scored 2 boundaries in the last 2 balls. And that's another hit. And the ball goes all the way for a boundary. That's another 6. So that's 3 consecutive 6s in the last 3 balls. Kerala Warriors now only require 6 runs in the last 8 balls. Within Raju to bowl the 5th ball of the over. The score is already 57 for 2. They need 6 runs in the last 8 balls to win the game. Thomas John to take strike or tries for another switch but misses. Lands safely with the keeper. And it is the last ball of the over. If he manages to find a dot ball, they're still in the game. Tries to hit it for a boundary to finish the game, but finds the fielder, deep cow corner. The fielder has to run towards the front to take the catch. Thomas John goes back to the pavilion with a useful 18 runs in his 4 balls. Nidin Raju comes back really strong, taking the wicket of the batsman who has hit him for 3 consecutive 6s. That's a really good wicket. Now Kerala Warriors needs 6 runs in the last over. So that's 6 runs in the last 6 balls. It's Akshay Thambi that's come out to the crease to bat. Jinto is facing the final over. He has a deep third man. Deep covers, long off, long on, and deep mid wicket for Jindo. Good move to restrict the switch hit from Jindo. That's a really good ball. Hits the legs of the keeper, and that's a wide ball. A little bit of a fumble from the keeper, and the Kerala Warriors manages to take a single. So that's 2 balls, 2 runs. It's now 4 from 6. That's a no ball and goes all the way for a boundary, and the game is over for Sauga Tuskerts. Kerala Warriors wins the game by 7 wickets. An interesting game, but at the end Kerala Warriors has managed to win the game, and it is none other than Thomas John who is the man of the match, who has scored a useful 18 runs from 5 balls with a strike rate of 360, and who has taken 2 wickets in his over, just giving away 14 runs. So it is Thomas John who has been announced as the man of the match. Thomas John can come into the pavilion to collect the man of the match.
Next game is between Hamilton Falcons and Sauga Tuskerts. Please, the captains, please come to the mic point for toss. Next game is between Hamilton Falcons and Sauga Tuskerts. Captains of both teams, please come to the mic point for
When
the
you're
toss.
looking for a new home, why not seek the counsel of a
ആറാമത്തെ
friend who
game
happens to know the housing market better than you could ever imagine?
Man of the match,
Vijayarajan
Thomas
Pillai
John
is an
ആണ്.
award-winning
അതിലെ
realtor
prediction
expert
question,
from the
guess
very
the
best
shoe brand
Remax
of
Real
MOM.
Estate Center,
So,
who is a
Thomas
leader
John shoe
in the
കണ്ടാലേ
real
നമുക്ക്
estate
ഈ ഗെയിമിന്റെ
industry,
വിന്നറിനെ
adopting the
പ്രഖ്യാപിക്കാൻ
latest
പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ.
technologies and creating innovative marketing programs. Prashant's professional touch is guiding you through the home buying or selling journey. In the end, helping people is what real estate is all about. Prashant has been widely adored by his clients for being positive, enthusiastic, transparent, and trustworthy. His motto is to make sure that you love where you live. Prashant Vijayarajan Pillai, an experience beyond real estate. An experience beyond real estate.